Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Musin and welcome to my Dinosaur Lost World deck profile. But before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm playing two Conductors with one Pancratops, no Coatlas in this build. I personally love Coatlas. When I was talking to Edie, we were trying to figure out which of the bricks were like the most unnecessary slash necessary. I guess I'm trying, like in this version right there, I'm playing pretty much the exact same lineup of monsters that Edie played in his tournament, but I'm not playing Giant Rex because I think that Giant Rex is probably the most useless out of them. Jurac Aeolo is like a huge brick, to be honest, because you're drawing it 12.5% of the time, and it means that you basically have to, like, you know, make it like good more than 12.5% of the time. Otherwise it makes it like a 50% brick, 50% good card. And to be fair, since, you know, this deck is a going second deck, you kind of have to rely on too much to be able to stop your opponent from playing completely and then needle fiber comboing. So that's why we're not playing Jurac Aeolo. And Giant Rex kind of almost in a way falls under the same category. It's the kind of card that unless you're trying to like banish it with Pill or Conductor, it really just doesn't do anything. Like I might as well just special summon like a Miscellaneousaurus from my deck with Miscellaneousaurus's effect. Or I mean, well, no, actually, I mean with Baby Sarasaurus or Petit Pteranodon when I already had the Oviraptor Search. So yeah, and then everything here makes sense. The one of Pancratops is obviously really good. Conductor Tyranno to a certain extent, even playing it at 3 almost makes sense, but not really because it can break quite considerably. But however, I am playing 2 Jewel Beast and 2 Argosaur. I don't think Edie played 2 and 2, which is the only difference. By the way, we were actually 3 to work on this deck list. It was Gabe, E.T., and me. Basically, Gabe started with like a completely different deck list, and then I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense, so we're going to work from there. And then we cut a few cards, and then we pretty much, like Edie and we pretty much agreed like that the version that we worked on was optimal, and then I think he did like 1 or 2 last minute changes. Unfortunately, I did learn, like I said yesterday in my testing video, that Cyframe Lambda would have made a lot of sense instead of just, you know, not playing any good like Link 2s, because you do play Gamma, so if you can actually use the effect of this while you controlled monsters on your field, it's actually quite good. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, even his deck list was pretty much close to being optimal. But anyways, 1 Terraforming with 3 Lost World and the Mystic Mine. So once again, nothing new here. 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, 3 Infinite, and 3 Veiler. I think he played Dark Ruler no more instead of Veiler. I forgot. Yes, you can definitely play Dark Ruler instead. So, I mean, once again, it's kind of like personal preference. Ash is good because it stops rogue decks and trap decks. Gamma is good because you can just negate and destroy Needle Fiber, so they can't just make Link Cross and kind of just keep synchroing off. And it also stops a lot of annoying cards. And if you have Miscellaneousaurus plus Baby, either babies, and then you go like try to special summon like Animadorned, and they Ash you Gamma, and not only do you summon Driver, you resolve Animadorned, you pop a baby, and then you kind of just win because they can't Ash the Animadorn since you are under Miscellaneousaurus. This card is just way too unfair, by the way. Makes every single dinosaur unaffected by card effects and summons Animadorn to get your engine started? No. That's unhealthy, man. This card probably has to get limited or something. I'm going to make my banlist prediction very soon, by the way, don't worry. But anyways, yeah, I mean, outside of Driver, nothing is really, like, sketch here. For the baby lineup, we have 2 Baby Sarasaurus and 1 Petit Pteranodon. Baby Sarasaurus, to a certain extent, almost makes sense to play it as a 3 of, but we're not playing Lithosagem and Diagram, because that would force you to play, like, so many babies, and then you start breaking because it's kind of like a high coupling situation where you're playing like 2 good cards, but they only are good cards when you draw other cards alongside with them. So that's why like the True King version of Dinosaur just doesn't make any sense. I mean, True King version. By True King version, I mean like when you're playing like Lithosagem with Diagram and like 3 Baby Sarasaurus, 2 Petit Pteranodon, and some people are actually crazy and play 3 like Agnimazud. Oh my god, no, Agnimazud is horrible in Dinosaurs. That card's awful. Oh my god, don't play it. It forces you to like destroy Miscellaneousaurus or like Ash, or you have to normal summon like a baby, make El Mirage, and then pop that. Oh no. No thank you. Anyways, I mean, you can normal summon like pretty much anything and then make El Mirage, but still. two Animadorn, because if you draw one, you can't use Miscellaneousaurus' effect, because once again, we don't play the Jirac Aeolo, and you don't always have like Miscellaneousaurus plus other stuff, so felt like this made sense. Like 2 is a good ratio. Also 2 because you are 100% forced to search for this. I mean, in theory, I think you can kind of, yeah, I mean, you could search like a winged beast that's level 2, but like we don't play any. This is psychic and zombie spellcaster, so the Animadorn kind of has to search the double evolution pill, which is kind of annoying. So obviously, if you only play one and you draw it, you can't resolve this at all. You can't even pop your baby, can't get your Oviraptor. So yeah, these are like, they follow like the same logic, to be honest. 3 Extravagance, which is the main reason why we're not playing I guess the bricks, yeah, the Jirac Aeolo and stuff, because we want our deck to be as self-sufficient and consistent as possible. Another reason why I think this deck is just a huge problem in the game, just really sacky. It's designed to be sacky. It's not a healthy deck whatsoever, by the way. It's just a deck where you play so many hand traps and so many annoying cards like Oviraptor, Misk, Conductor, Pankratops. Like, technically, it's not a combo deck. It's not a control deck. It's like a really weird beatdown deck that's just, oh my god, the most cancer dynamic, honestly. It just has like too much like inherent power, honestly. The consistency is kind of like the only issue, but still, you still have like some decent cards. I mean, you have Fossil Dig for like additional copies of Oviraptor, and now even Miscellaneousaurus can be a starter when you have like a baby. Obviously, it's really annoying when you draw like all your Conductors and like Pankratops with like hand traps and no actual life plays. I mean, no, if you draw Pankratops, it's still decent, because Pankratops plus hand traps is decent, but whatever. 3 Lost World. Very, very good card, man. If you draw this plus any dinosaur, even like the crappy ones like Animadorn plus like no target, and if you're going second, you're gooch. So basically, once again, like these 2 cards wouldn't be able to play through a single interruption. That's why you have your hand traps to kind of ensure that you can play. And then the Mystic Mine is just there to make the terraforming more flexible, I guess. For the extra deck, 2 Lagi and 2 Dolka, because you need to play multiple copies of cards for Extravagance, then 1 Phoenix, and this doesn't come up too often, then the Lambda because you play Gamma. This is very important. Again, I realized it too late, but whatever, it's not too bad. El Mirage, I think I play this because if I... hold on. Oh yeah, that's true. If I have, let's say, Baby Sarosaurus and Conductor, I can go normal and like 4 useless cards. I can go normal Baby and then make El Mirage and then make Secure Garna. Oh, sorry, I meant Pill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I go that Secure Gardener, and then I go Pill, banish the Baby Sarosaurus and the El Mirage from my graveyard. Pretty much summon Conductor Tyranno from my deck, and that's basically it, I guess. Jewel Beast is the fact that it's a level 1 makes it so you don't really have to care too much about that. Anyways, 2 Linkuriboh and 2 Secure Gardener. I already pretty much explained why you have to play them, but if you still have doubts, you should probably watch the replays. Itipat summoned Secure Gardener like 20 billion times. I mean, it's just... Sometimes he summoned that card when he shouldn't have and just, you know, sat on Linkuriboh because he only needed to get like 1 dinosaur in the grave and not necessarily a non-dinosaur as well. But Omega, Merkaba, Entis, and Nova, you can already see that those are the Dragma targets, but Omega is not just a Maximus Dragma target. It's also a card that you can Synchro Summon when you resolve Gamma on your own turn. So, you know, that's pretty cool because we're not playing Needle Fibers, so yeah. Idea section real quick, we have Giant Rex. I mean, I pretty much explained why I don't really like that card too much. Dogoran is searchable with Oviraptor, so in case it's good when you're going second, why not play it? Coatlas, that's just one of my favorite cards because if you summon it with Pill, it's also like a follow-up for you because you can destroy it and then search another Pill, and then next turn, you know, you not only negated a spell or trap, which this deck, honestly, outside of like Lagia, it doesn't really have any spell and trap negates, basically stops your opponent from doing a lot of monster stuff, like Conductor, Pankratops, Infinite, Gamma, Ash, Veiler, like all those cards are like anti-monster cards. But yeah, Lagia and Coatlas would be like the only ones, to be honest, that stop spell and traps. Token Collector, that's a card I actually did like a full review on it, but I kind of forgot at that time that Token Collector was just nasty with Lost World. But yeah, you can literally main deck this card, it's crazy. Anima, because Jewel Beast is a level 1, even Veiler is a level 1, so if you go normal summon Veiler, then, you know, not too bad. Oh yeah, okay, Cordonol, the gem transfer, this card is decent, but it doesn't exist yet. There's kind of like a combo where you can steal, like, you can switch target of your Link Cross token and take like the Jiraig token from your opponent and make a Link 3, but all of that just to make a Link 3 isn't that worth it, to be honest. And then we have Artifact Dagda, which is another one of the Link 2 monsters that you can make in one of the combos that I think features Giant Rex, so I won't even I'll still probably show it in the combo video that I'm going to upload Wednesday. Should be Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not too sure yet. But this allows you to set Artifact Scythe from your deck to your field, and then you can easily pop it with Tornado Dragon, which I don't play, but it should be in the idea section. And then Dweller, this is lingering, so if you are scared that your opponent is going to make you go first and then Dark Ruler you can just Dweller on standby. Forbidden Drop, that's kind of like a no-brainer in the side deck. I mean, idea section, I guess. Lightning Storm, obviously you're going second. Evenly, Cosmic Cyclone, Imperial Order. I don't even know why this is here, but it also stops Mystic Mine, so yeah, it's pretty universal. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say in showcase for my Dinosaur Lost World deck profile. Once again, shoutouts to ET, the man, the myth, the legend, for winning the entire remote duel invitational tournament. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!